Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. My name is Victoria Pikowska, and I'm the founder of Victory Art. And I'm really glad that we can have this seminar together today. Okay, more of you are joining, so let's wait for all of you to join. Can you see me? Can you hear me well? Is everything fine? You can just write it in the chat. But I believe that everything is gonna be fine. Well, hi everybody. My name is Victoria Pikolska, and I'm the founder of Victory Art. And today we're going to have this seminar together. I would love to pinpoint that these seminars are organized by Victory Art Primary, but they are supported by Visegrad Fund. And the whole reason why we made decision to do these seminars are because we really want to thank you, Anka. We really want to support artists, and we really want to share with you the knowledge which we actually got and what we learned since we started Victory Art and our company in collaboration with artists. And the thing is, like, we love working with our artists. We believe our artists are amazing. I think that we have two of our artists here today, maybe even three of our artists here today. And the thing is that while we talk to different artists, we see that each of them have different needs, and that each of them really needs something else. So that's why we made the decision to start these seminars, in order to really help you all with educating yourself in the fields which really matter to you, to your art career. So let's start with our presentation, and I hope that we can have amazing session today. And in case you have questions, please do not hesitate to put them in the chat, so we can go through it afterwards. And if you have any additional question, you can even email us directly. So first of all, we're Victory Art, and we are all about breaking stereotypes and building new perceptions about Eastern Europe. We're working with Eastern European artists for over 4 years. It's almost 5 years, and we really love this project. And the whole process. The thing what we see often is that artists from Central and Eastern Europe are kind of undervalued and underestimated, and this is what we are aiming for. We really want to support these talented artists and to give them enough room and space to develop themselves. This project, as I mentioned before, is supported by Visegrad Fund. However, we're going to have another three amazing partners we will be working with. The Chemistry Gallery from Prague, who will as well join our seminars, I believe on the 29th of March and 5th of April, and they will be talking about how to build your portfolio as an artist and start approaching galleries. Then we will have a GJW gallery from Poland. They will be having one seminar, I believe, on the 12th of April and one in May, and they will be talking about how to protect yourself as an artist. GJW is actually a gallery connected with a law company. So we will have real lawyers helping you guys to really protect yourself as an artist. And we will have as well another person from Victory Art who is gonna be talking all about branding and marketing yourself as an artist. First things first, please be mindful of others when they're speaking. If there will be questions, please put them in the chat so we can go through them in the end. And mainly, have a good time. And by the way, these seminars will be published as well on our website and as well on YouTube, so you can always get back to them and just educate yourself more. And if you have any questions, you can always message our curator at victoryart.eu, so she can provide you with more information. A little bit more about Victory Art and what we are doing. We are leaders on the market in Eastern European art. We're currently the only company which is working with Eastern European art. And sadly, I have to say that we're as well the only company working currently with Ukrainian artists. We all know what's happening in Ukraine, and we're very much supporting our Ukrainian artists. And we as well are personally having amazing relationships with them. That's why we started campaign to support all of them in these tough days. So in case you want to support as well the Ukrainian artists, your colleagues, you can go to Victory Art website and you can buy some of their posters or merch. And this is the way we are trying to help them. The whole profit goes to them. So we really are building this network of people who are able to help mainly artists who are coming from the western part and who were bombarded in the past few days. If you're interested, please go to Victoria Art. We're as well builders because we're building this whole perception of artists from Central and Eastern Europe, and mainly we're advocators because we're always advocating in the name of our artists and in the name of their talents. In terms of seminar schedule, there are gonna be in total 12 seminars, and here you can see majority of the dates and as well majority of topics. Currently, there are still a few topics we're discussing about with our partners. What would bring the most value? But based on your feedback, we will make decision afterwards what seminars are the best exactly for you. So today we will be focusing on the art industry and the market, the current art industry, the industry for you as an artist, the educational aspect of the art market, the diversity, and the importance of online galleries. My name is Victoria Pikolska, and I'm the founder of Victory Art. I used to be a passionate photographer, but mainly at this point, I'm devoting to really change the way how people are perceiving Central and Eastern European artists. And I'm really happy that I have the opportunity to do these seminars again. This is actually the second round of the seminars we're doing, and the first round had a lot of success. We got a lot of positive feedback. So I believe that this time, in the upcoming 12 weeks, that we can actually get to know each other more. We can grow together and we can even get better feedback than before. Victory Art, very, very quickly, is a company really connecting emerging Central and Eastern European artists to the global art market. Our whole goal is to provide variety for our clients, but at the same time affordable uh, art pieces while being socially responsible. And maybe you are asking how we're socially responsible. First of all, we're helping minorities. We're working even with disabled artists. We're doing all these seminars in order to help our network to grow even more. And the most important is that we're caring about sustainability and the ecological impact of everything. So, if you're as well artist who is working with sustainable materials or is reusing materials, do not hesitate to approach our team. Uh, Majority of our artists know that we're as well creating very cool projects with them, and our goal is really to implement art in a normal life. So our company really believes that we can actually share beauty of art with different people all around the world, and it doesn't have to be only in galleries. um, we're as well supporting our artists with consultancy, and this is going to happen in the upcoming period. So after we will finish these seminars, we will continue further and we will be as well supporting you with consultancies. So if you have some issues, you need to build portfolio. In that case, our partners from chemistry gallery will be able to help you perfectly. In case you have another challenges you would love to discuss with us, you can sign up to our consultancy. And maybe you're already interested in the consultancy and you know that you will want to consult something in the upcoming few months. you can directly message to our curator@victoryart.eu to save your place, because there are very limited amount. However, today we will be talking about the art industry and market, and everything what you need to know as an artist at this point. So there are, in terms of COVID, there are no industries that did not get affected. Many galleries and auction houses have been closed for a month, and of course, that influenced a lot how people interacted with them, how art buyers and as well artists were developing. And mainly, this was a push how to digitize the art world and help not only artists but as well galleries to uh, to like feel more confident in an online space. This is amazing opportunity, and this is great possibility for you to develop your art career now. So maybe a lot of you are kind of concerned about the recent developments in the art industry. Maybe some of you are not very technically skilled, and that's perfectly fine. At this point, the art industry is kind of like a mix between art and tech. And as far as you want to be artist and you want to be successful artist, you have to partly as well know how to use at least social media, how to use computer in order to really develop your career. um, I have to say that when we are considering our own perspective from Victory Art, we really feel positive about the COVID-19, about art industry and its development. Well, COVID-19 started 2 years ago, right? Like in majority of countries, it was March 2020. So yeah, it's almost like 2 years ago exactly. And everybody was kind of scared, like what's going to happen, like we don't know. Everybody was like so sad because majority of people are just locked at home and didn't know what to do. And this was amazing opportunity for all of us to get creative, not to only get creative with social media but to get as well creative in our personal lives. And especially in terms of social media, this was a huge change for artists because uh, even social media platforms started pushing the sales of different products much more, right? Like before, Instagram had the different features, but like what was built in the past 2 years in terms of Instagram, TikTok, Google Merchant, and different other platforms, like this influenced art industry in a massive way, because nowadays you can easily buy artwork directly through TikTok. And this is kind of a great thing. Some of you might not agree, but this is bringing all of us much closer. Our team had before pop-up gallery, and I always keep saying this was amazing experience for us, but at the same time I didn't like it. And I personally didn't like it because people were scared to connect with us. On social media, the distance between people is from certain perspective bigger because you cannot see them directly, but from certain perspective it's like you can get even closer to people, and you can get closer to people from like the random parts of the world. So this was definitely amazing impact on art industry, that people are not afraid anymore to purchase artworks online. So you don't have to have look at only on your country. You can have look as well on different countries all around the world. Like your clients can be based maybe in Japan, and it's still okay. You can still reach them easily. And of course, in terms of cancellation of exhibitions and galleries, I believe this is one of the biggest impact for all artists. Well, if you want to build your artistic CV And if you want to be really perceived as a skilled artist, you need to have exhibitions and you need to work with specific galleries or maybe museums. Depends what artist you are. This was issue in the beginning, but I believe that nowadays it's like coming more closer to like in a digital way, and we could see already like a year ago that many museums and galleries transformed in a digital way, what we will be talking about a little bit later as well, and it was very beneficial. So these are a few topics we'll be talking about. I already jumped into some of them a little bit longer than I wanted, but we still have a lot of time to discuss things further. So, ladies and gentlemen, uh, I believe this is perfect opportunity for all artists to be artists nowadays, to take advantage of free tools you can, and as well to collaborate with galleries, museums all around the world, and to get clients from all around the world. This shift in digitization is one of the best things what really happened in the art industry. As we know, art industry is very old, very like monotonous industry, and there were very little changes until like the late 20th century. But COVID COVID developed the art industry within like let's say half year in such insane way, and brought so much confidence to different artists and as well art buyers online, that I believe that this is like really probably the biggest development we had, at least in the past 5 6 centuries. Increase in online exhibitions and galleries was a really big one in the past year and a half. If all of these tools were completely successful, that's kind of questionable. But definitely, this was amazing progress, and the same with virtual tours. There are many museums, let's say even like Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, what's called like a crown museum in Netherlands, and it has a lot of famous artworks, like for example from Rembrandt, and I believe that there is even Van Gogh, like really top artists, especially that ones. And even those people invested in virtual tours and brought their clients closer to them through tours. The fact that there is increasing demand from art collectors and as well as general public is giving a lot of opportunity to you artists to find the right clients. In general, you as an artist, probably the biggest challenge for you is to find the right clients, right? Uh, I think that I cannot see your faces, but I believe that from our experience, that's usually the biggest issue our artists have. I, Nowadays, you're really able to come closer to those people through different digital tool and really present your artwork in perfect way, which is like connecting you with your art, but at the same time connecting you with your clients. About tools for branding and marketing, we will be talking in the upcoming seminars. So I don't want to go like completely into this, but you will be talking with our expert Pari, who will be sharing more tools to develop the connections with your clients online. Of Well, it doesn't matter if you're a painter, if you're a drawer, if you're taking pictures, photographs, or if you're doing mixed media or sculptures, you are literally able to be next to your client whenever you want. For example, all artists who are on our website, we are creating a 3D models of their artworks, and at the same time, we're creating AR versions of their artworks. So what that means is that first we create a 3D model, and then we implement them in a different like ways on our website. So when client comes and when they're like using their phone, I can actually show you. So when they use their phone, they can go to any artwork on our website, and they will be literally able to see them on their wall. So right now I have art piece from Anka, and when I click on this button, I will be able like to see a 3D model, like this 3D model, and then basically when I point it on specific wall, our clients are able to see the specific artwork on their wall. And this is something what artists really can do and can bring their art closer to their clients. Like this was never possible before, right? Like you had only 2D picture, and people were looking at it and they were like, oh, either I like it or I don't like it. But if you're able to use even technologies like AR, and like creating 3D objects and really bringing it closer to clients, it's just making you feel so connected with people that it's amazing opportunity for you. In terms of virtual exhibitions and virtual reality, this is something what we do plan to create as well in the upcoming period. But in general, at this point, you as an artist, you have amazing opportunity to create as well very easily exhibitions in virtual reality. I believe that there is art steps, cosmetics, uh, Iconospace, like all these companies who are already offering to artists for really cheap to create their own exhibitions in virtual reality. The downside of this is that not a lot of people are already using virtual reality. So the audience is smaller, but if you find, I would say, art collectors who are up to like 30 years old, there is very high chance that they will be using virtual reality. Another thing what we can definitely talk about is the development of blockchain and NFT, and this is something what our team is talking for over like 2 years, that this is really the opportunity for artists to jump in. I don't know if there are like some digital artists with us today. However, especially if you're a digital artist, NFT can protect your work from being stolen and being used. Our partners from Poland will be talking about this topic and art law and how to protect yourself in the upcoming seminars. But if you're an artist, digital artist, please have a look at NFT, because it's not that complicated to create it. It's actually very simple to create it. You have to have certain cryptocurrency, but this is giving you a great opportunity to as well access completely different market. And we're not talking about art collectors. We're talking more about NFT collectors or someone who is like trading cryptocurrencies, and it's kind of different, right? This is not necessarily perceived as art piece. This is more perceived like collectibles. And as far as you're comfortable with this, you should definitely have a look, because NFT is planned to be used on different genres as well, right? It's already used for music, but it is planned to be used as well on passport and different different official documents. So do not hesitate to really dive into it. If there's someone who would need help with NFT, do not hesitate to contact our team. We're as well currently diving into NFT. Our team did research for the past 3 months about the best ways how to do it, and we already have a way how it works for us. However, we would definitely suggest you to contact us in terms of pricing, because this is currently the biggest issue we see. with artists that they hear sometimes, oh, I heard that this person sold this artwork for like 20 Ethereum, and then they just start copying it, and they think that it will be the same for them, but in the end it's actually not, and it just damages their reputation. So please be as well careful about this thing, because you do not want to be one of those artists who is more damaging their reputation than actually helping their own reputation. At the same time, combining different types of art and providing more like this art experience is very valuable. So, for example, definitely take advantage of the social media by bringing your clients or your potential clients closer to your studio. You can do live sessions, right? Before it was very rare that you open your studio and you had someone coming in, but now you can actually work in peace, and you can share it with your audience. Like for example, today I was in only art depot in the world, which is publicly open, and it was amazing experience. But at the same time, I went into like a private part where artists were creating because they did not want to be bothered by visitors. To be honest, I completely understand them, because I know how it is to be like all over the place when you're trying to work. But bringing your clients closer through life is actually making you connected more with them, not just like, pushing them away. Very important is to really define how you want your art career develop. A lot of people are trying to as well achieve things which are kind of unachievable for themselves, and if you're trying to push it that way, it usually doesn't go good direction. So keep and be updated about the latest trends and what people really like, because um, this technology age is making us like live as well a little bit faster, and the trends are coming and going, and then there's a new trend, and there's like a new technical development. So really like try to be updated as much as possible. Our team Victory Art is as well doing our best to share with artists the latest knowledge, as well through our blog posts on our social media. So that's as well a place where you can get more knowledge about these things. Very practical tips to make your career shine in the best way possible is to definitely present yourself on an online art platform. So once you're using art platform, uh, they are able to promote you a little bit better, right? They are professionals, they know how to do those things. It doesn't mean you're gonna do sale in like first few months or first half year, or maybe even not in the first year, but that's gonna build your reputation in a great way. However, please find a reliable partner. Make amazing previews of your artworks. This is what we see all the time, artists sending us horrible previews of their artworks. If people are supposed to make decision online, they need everything to look perfect, like Instagram perfect. So make sure that you put a lot of effort in this. um, at the same time, make sure that you share with your audience what you think about that artwork, what you feel while you're creating this artwork, and understand that you're your best representative. You're your own salesperson. Even though you're artist, you're not an artist. You're artpreneur. So act like one. Artpreneur is combination of artist and entrepreneur. You have to be like that. This is like new age, and if you want to be only artist, you will not succeed. You have to be artpreneur and keep sharing your stories. There are as well a few things that you should keep up with, and the most one is to keep up with industry reports, because the industry is constantly changing, and the industry is constantly like navigated by someone else. So sometimes it's more like private collectors, sometimes it's like corporate collections, and especially when you check reports, like for example from Deloitte, they're having amazing reports where you can really see who is buying currently artworks. There is one another company, I believe Henrix, and they're doing amazing reports as well. So really choose relevant sources. Well, ladies and gentlemen, uh, if you have any questions, please share it in the chat and I can respond to it. If you don't have any questions, you can even send questions afterwards to curator at victoryart.eu, and our team is gonna respond to you in the best way possible. And if you want to stay tuned about the upcoming seminars, please have a look at our social media on our website, and there you can find everything about the upcoming seminars and as well upcoming consultancies and exhibitions. Thank you, Anka. I'm really glad that you're excited about virtual exhibition. We're actually gonna be working hard on it this month, so we will keep everybody updated. And in case you don't have any other questions, I would love to say thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you so much for, uh, thank you, Anka. Uh, and thank you so much for being with us. Please stay updated about the upcoming seminar. The next one will be on the 8th of March, 7 p.m., the same time, and we will be discussing the sustainability in the art industry. This might be, or this might seem as a very weird topic, like how art, sustainability, and ecology is kind of connected. However, nowadays, if your work does not have at least a little bit touch of being sustainable, it's not perceived as like the cool work. So this importance of sustainability is going to become more like number one topic what people will start discussing about and more. So please stay tuned and see you next week. Have a great day. Bye bye.